from Sudan, especially from Eastern Sudan. The Masankop, it's main instrument that Bija people use it since 5,000 years. And I find the Masankop in my home. My father, good player of Masankop, and he taught me a little bit. The Bija people, most of them live in countryside. The people in countryside is still living in on old style of living. Most of them, the life in the countryside became a tough, you know. The people go to cities. The cities or the modernized can say destroy the culture that comes from the countryside. For that, I'm played hard and speak about this instrument in everywhere to do not extinguish it. So I have a concert in Southern Egypt. I met Miguel. When he come, we find us playing the Masankop and some African drums, and I think from that time he likes the style of this instrument, and I think especially playing in bigger style.
I had moved to Cairo in April of 2009, and I was already seeing the lyre from these other Sudanese musicians. And so it was kind of a serendipitous thing when he came, and he's a master of this instrument. I got to know him, and as I started to see what the deal with the instrument was, I started realizing what its tradition really meant and started asking questions to dig into that more. Certainly, his music was in some ways immediately familiar to me, which is why I got the idea to put the group together and start a collaboration with him, because I heard things that I recognized in his music that sounded like things that I knew in my music, and I just heard that this would work together.
This is a way to tell the other about Bija people, those people who live in Eastern Sudan. And, so for that, I accept this idea, and I said to myself, I'm lucky. I say, oh my God, I find a way to perform a new style.
There weren't really any changes that I had to do. I didn't have to change the melody. I didn't have to change his style of playing at all. I wanted to add things that would feature this melody and the original playing, and then just give it this kind of frame.
Yeah, the challenge that to mix the traditional style with the West style. I'm excited that, and I said to myself, oh, the challenge begin now.
You know, we haven't had to, make a deal with ourselves that we're going to collaborate or that we're doing this because we need more cultural collaboration. No, we found someone that we like to work with, and we come from opposite ends of the earth, and we've had no problem to put this together.
That means for me that first I'm succeed in my way to perform a music, because if the musician like your music, that means you have a part in his heart and in his heart. And that means you will find a company to make a group or to make a band. From that time, we go to tell we be Otaak. Otaak means the man. The man, and we are a man.